Hey, Bev, you want to get me some water? You'll feel there's a difference from one side to the other as far as the width. It's wider from one side to the other. You want to go clear out here.
Okay.
Clear out here is this bone.
From the center.
Yeah, from the center is a difference in the width from one side to the other. Clear over here.
Okay.
Got to use almost your full width of your hand. I got a wide hand, a long hand, so that.
Okay.
Okay. Now, before you go away from the front end, just feel his chest. Feel the difference in his muscles on his chest.
This one's up more.
The left one's more predominant than the right one.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Okay, now just take your hands and go down his neck and feel right here. Feel right in there.
Yeah.
Feel it?
Yeah.
If you see it on the thermography camera, this is white hot right here. He's white hot right in here too. So I'm not sure he may just have a rib out or
Right
something
there,
like that.
right?
Right there.
I can feel it warm. I don't know if it's him being warm.
I
or
know.
the sun.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay.
They'll be able to tell better if they feel it. That's why.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe Monty wants to come feel it too. Why don't you invite Monty to join up? Turn your shoulder towards Monty. See if he'll come up.
Feel the difference in the width from one side to the other.
Can I see that needle that you do the?
All I'm using is a cap on a 16 gauge needle.
Oh.
That's a 16.5-inch needle.
Okay.
And I just use a cap on that. You can use anything that's dull like that, and all you want to do is put enough pressure that like you would like you're writing with a pencil. You don't need a lot of pressure because they'll tell you where they're sensitive at.
Okay.
What'd you find up on the pole?
He's got that C1 out to the left, that C5 out this way. He's got something going on down in here. He's got his L3 out to the right here, and he's got this pelvis tilted to the right. Feel it right in here?
Yeah.
Did you feel the chest?
Yeah.
Chest muscle difference? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, feel the chest muscles, feel the difference from one side, the right side to the left side, the difference in the predominance of that muscle in the chest.
Yeah, I mean it is.
There's
so
a definite,
obvious, like,
it's obvious looking at him, but
get
you
it.
can, when you feel it and don't look at it, you can tell there's a big
Yeah.
difference in it. Yeah, yeah. So now, which side would be the problem down here on him? Would it be the right side or the left side?
Hey, wait, I want to feed this first.
Oh no, he's fine. I
Might be the left.
It's the left side then, right?
Is it the left?
Yeah, this is out right here, right there. Yep. Okay. Now I'll have you feel the back here as we go along here. So somebody can come back here and feel this back here. If you go down along his spine and you get right there, get right there, you'll feel that there's a difference.
You take both hands.
Take both hands and you just basically take the vertebrae and you're going like this. Go back and forth,
back and
yeah.
forth here.
And you want to be able to move them just a little bit, and you'll feel that there's a fixation right there that's not moving.
Like close to the spine more.
No, spread it way out. Just go out way out like this, because you actually got to get a hold of the whole vertebrae and move it. Yeah.
Oh, like this?
Yeah. And don't be afraid to put some pressure on it, because you won't feel if you're trying to be a light touch to it.
Okay. Is it right here?
Yep. Out that way. Out that way.
It feels different there.
Yeah. A little swelling and stuff there.
Yeah.
Now, take your hands here and here and feel the difference in the predominance of muscle. Just put your one hand here and one hand right there. Did you feel it up there?
Yeah.
Did you feel this down here?
Yeah.
If you didn't, say so, because I'll show you if you didn't. I want to make sure you feel it, because there's a definite, this is the type of horse that you can feel it really easily on him.
Yeah.
Monty's
The
turn.
chest is easy. My turn, yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me what to look for.
Feel up here on his pole, right here. Just put your fingers on one side of the atlas and the other side of the atlas, and feel the difference in the width from one side to the other. And with your whole hand, there you go, right there. And you'll feel, if you go back and forth, you'll feel that there's a difference between the left side and the right side as far as the distance to the middle.
And you're saying it's more,
It's out this way. It's out this way. And the way to tell whether he's out one side more than the other is basically just take your thumb. You got a depression right in here. Stick your thumb right in there. See, he'll throw his head away from the side he's out on every time. If you go to the opposite side and do this, just stick your thumb in there. And you can bury it pretty deep sometimes, but you get to the side where it's out and they will throw their head every single time. Push. There you go. And then you feel down along in here. Just feel these muscles down here, and you feel right in here. That C5 is out to the left. And then feel his chest muscles. Feel the difference in these chest muscles here. Yeah, you can see the difference.
I can see it better than I can see
Yeah,
I cannot really get this one.
Okay. You're better off on standing behind him, and just basically stand behind him and just go on, just put one hand here and here. And you feel there's a difference. Feel the difference in the sponginess of this muscle and how firm one side is compared to the other. It's just kind of real soft. Don't be afraid to push on it, because you're not going to feel it.
Yeah, it's more.
You got to get your hands real sensitive as far as the feel on that, and just feel how those muscles move, because they're not moving evenly. Okay.
Shall I stand him even?
Doesn't make a difference. You can stand him even; it'll still feel the same way.
Okay.
But he's standing that way because of that right there. That's the reason he's standing that way. And when we were talking about EPM, what Monty was just doing there, when you're talking about EPM, a lot of veterinarians will take these horses like this and pull them this way, and they'll say, well, they can't stand up on it, they stumble. And then they'll go back the other way and do this. They'll pull their tail up like this, and they may be missing this and this right here very easily. And I'll show you what I'm talking about, because when we do this, we're going to adjust his pelvis, we're going to adjust his back, we're going to adjust his front end, we're going to adjust this, and we're going to adjust this. And then we're going to go into acupuncture on him. Did everybody feel each one of those points up there and back here? Everybody feel this back here? Okay, feel this back here. Right in here. Just take these vertebrae, and you want to take both hands, and you want to go like that. And you'll feel there's a fixation right in here. These vertebrae don't want to move together. They just kind of stop. They just don't want to move. It's very subtle. So you really got to develop a sensitive touch for feeling that.
Yeah, it's more structural.
Yeah. Then take your hands back here and just put your hands like this on the muscle and feel the differences in the muscle.
I can already see it when other people are doing it.
Yeah.
Much softer.
You feel it like this.
Yeah. Just take your hands like this and just take these vertebrae and just try to move them back and forth like this.
Yeah.
And then when you get right in here, you feel the vertebrae don't want to move together. Yeah. It's like it just doesn't want to move. And the reason is because that's fixated right there. And so it's kind of locked there. And it's because his pelvis is tilted this way and this. So they'll a lot of times have their neck out, say the left, and they may have their pelvis and stuff out to the right because they're compensating for that front end and
had
stuff.
it running over there, and
Now also when you look at him with the thermography, you'll see that there's a difference on this shoulder here compared to this one as far as the thermographic image and stuff. There's definite difference. Okay. Whoa, whoa.
whoever was running the camera
Okay.
just left it running, and they went over here or something to get something and come back, and I got a phone call.
So what we're going to do is we're going to do some adjustments on him.
I was
Ready?
really angry with this guy.
Okay.
and I
What we're
was
going to do is we're
ready
going to do
to
some
get
adjustments
after
on him first.
whoever it was on the
Everybody has different
phone.
means
And
of
then I turned
adjusting
it
them.
off and I thought, oh my
I've
God,
learned
I'm
several
on this-
different methods.
on this
Some work
tape.
better for me than they
And
do
I
others.
remember that the
They're
tape
not
had
real
to go
physical,
to- I
but
went
the horse has to be able
Venice
to
and
move
they went over
to be able to do
but
some
I
of these
went to
adjustments. And if we
England
can't get them
first,
to
and I
move,
asked the
it makes it
girl
very
there,
difficult to do an
Katie,
adjustment. The first
was
thing I
there,
always want to do is I want to
and
make
I
sure
said,
that this
"Play this
spine
and
is
see if
lined
my
up
voice comes on
from
here."
head to toe,
She said,
the
"Oh
way
my
it's head
God,
to tail,
you were really angry
as
with
straight
that
as
guy."
possible. If you look at him
So
down
then
his
she
back,
erased that
from the
part
back
of
of base of his tail all the way up his
'cause we
back,
weren't
it goes
even
like a big
using it.
S curve.
It was
It's
just
not
sitting
straight.
there, you know.
The
And they
reason is
left it
because of